One summer day, Georgie the cat is getting ready for a race with other cats on University of Makati Oval. She's with her lovable best friend Troy, a very cute, full of wisdom dog, and also Georgie's childhood mate. Troy was always with Georgie through thick and thin.
Are you ready for your race, George? Do you wear all your safety equipment?
Yes, I already did, Troy. You know what? I have this feeling that I'm gonna win for today's race. It felt like no one could defeat me after winning almost all of the races here in town. So don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Well then, let's go. It's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and the race gonna start soon.
Little did Georgie know that during the race, her shoestring got unfastened, and for this reason, she fell unexpectedly and broke her leg. Georgie did not finish the race because she can't run anymore. Her leg hurts as hell. For her dismay, she runs and runs every moment, while Troy was trying to calm her down.
You know what, George? You're being too proud about yourself a while ago. Your self-esteem was too high to the point of not thinking about the circumstances that gonna happen. Maybe the universe take its turn to teach you a lesson. Maybe it's the other way of saying that you're not the only one who could run very fast and can win every competition here in town.
I'm sorry, okay? Stop rebuking me. I know my mistakes already.
I hope you'll learn from it, George. Just always remember that life's greatest lessons are usually learned at the worst times and from the worst mistakes. But never forget that mistakes are always a stepping stone to success. They are the path that you must tread to achieve your dreams. I know you're always doing your best, but please always be humble in everything that you do. Too much arrogance will kill you. Okay? So lose for now.
Yes, boss. Thank you for reprimanding me. You'll always be my best friend.
After how many days, Georgie's legs are getting better and she's getting ready for school this day. She's excited to see her friends, namely Snakey, Ratty, and other classmates. At school, the friendly animals told their own stories. They were very talkative, as if they haven't seen each other for years.